Top 5 Best Vocal Mics for Home Studio. Number 5. Electro-Voice RE20. Higher price. The Electro-Voice RE20 is the industry standard when it comes to broadcast voice recordings. There are a few features on this mic that make it stand out from the crowd. It has a windscreen built into the grille to help reduce popping and sibilance. It has a technology called Variable D, which helps to reduce the proximity effect. The Variable D technology also helps to give a consistent frequency response at any angle. To put it simply, it sounds good even on people with very little experience behind a microphone. Specs: polar pattern, cardioid. Bass roll-off switch. Frequency range, 45 Hz to 18 kHz. Dimensions: diameter by length, 49 by 54 by 217 mm. Weight, 1474 grams. Include clamp and storage box. Coming in number 4. Shure SM7B. The SM7B is one of the only dynamic microphones specifically tailored for vocals. Its 3 most common applications include studio vocals, most commonly rock vocals, podcast or voiceover, broadcast or video. As many people know, the SM7B was famously used for recording Michael Jackson's legendary Thriller album. And if it's good enough to be used on Thriller, then it's surely good enough for us as well. Specs: polar pattern, cardioid. Mid-range presence boost and bass roll-off controls. Frequency response, 50 Hz to 20 kHz. Dimensions, 190 by 64 by 96 mm. Weight, 765 grams. Include switch cover plate and detachable pop filter protection. Coming in number 3. Aston Spirit. Aston is the newest company in this list, but by no means least. I'm starting to see Aston microphones pop up in a lot more studios, and they seem to be gaining a lot more popularity. Aston is a UK-based company, and they also build their microphones in the UK. The build quality of Aston microphones is excellent. The Spirit has a wave-shaped grille that helps to protect the capsule, and behind the grille, it has a type of wire wool mesh that works as a built-in pop filter, which is useful. The Spirit also has a built-in shock mount. This is a great all-round microphone as it has switchable polar patterns. Specs: switchable polar pattern, cardioid, omnidirectional, figure 8. Frequency range, 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Max sound pressure level, 138 dB. Low cut filter 80 Hz. Requires 48 volt phantom power. Integrated pop filter. Stand thread in housing. Integrated shock absorption of the microphone capsule. Dimensions, 174.5 by 54 mm. Weight, 0.5 kilograms. If you can't afford the Spirit, then you may want to take a look at the cheaper Aston Origin. It's not quite as versatile as the Spirit, as it only has a cardioid polar pattern. But maybe that is all you need if you're just recording a solo vocalist. Coming in number 2. Rode NT1A. In the mid-price range, this is, without doubt, one of the most popular and best condenser mics for vocals. This microphone comes with a pop filter and shock mount included, and it's just a great package overall. Specs: 1 inch large diaphragm microphone. Polar pattern, cardioid. Frequency range, 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Max SPL, 137 dB. Requires 48 volt phantom power. Dimensions, 190 by 50 by 50 mm. Weight, 326 grams. Include shock mount, pop filter and dust cover bag. Coming in number 1. Audio-Technica AT2020. This mic was one of the first microphones I ever used in my home studio. This microphone is actually the cheapest condenser microphone in this list, but you get a lot of microphone for the price, as it's a really great microphone. Don't just take my word for it, take a look at the reviews. If you have just a $100 budget, then this is the microphone that I would recommend. Specs: 16mm diaphragm. Polar pattern, cardioid. Frequency range, 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Max. SPL, 144 dB. Requires 48 volts phantom power. Dimensions 162 by 52 mm. Weight, 345 grams. Include mount and pouch.